Alright, good morning guys. Remember we've been talking about cycles, like the life cycle. And a plant cycle. How did the plant cycle go? How did it start? It starts as a seed, and then it sprouts. Then it turns into a seedling, and then an adult
Tree.
Flower. It could be a tree, but this one's a flower. And then what happens after it becomes an adult flower? What do the seeds do?
Go on.
No, they disperse.
First.
They go so they can grow other places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Good job. All right. So, in today's Read Aloud, you will hear that decomposers such as earthworms, bacteria, and fungi help to decompose dead trees. That's decomposer. Well, let's go. I probably need to give those definitions. I'm going to go back a little bit. So a life cycle includes the stages of a living thing's life from seed to adult. A plant's life cycle, like we said, begins with a seed. Good job. Alright, so here's the cycle that we go through. Remember, we go through seed. Then what?
Seed.
Sprouts. Good job. Then we have a what?
A flower?
We have a seedling. Then
the seeds come.
we have a flower. And then what happens after the seed dispersal? They disperse because they're gonna germinate in other places, right? Right. All right. So say decomposers 3 times with me.
Decomposer. Sorry.
All right. So they said they're such as earthworms, right here, bacteria, and fungi. That's the bacteria. All right. They help to decompose dead trees.
Turn them into what?
Trees.
Dirt.
Turns them into dirt. Yeah, it breaks them down into tiny pieces and turns them back into dirt.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
I'm sorry.
Decomposers are living things that help to break down dead plants and animals into small pieces. To decompose means to break down into little pieces, usually to return to the soil.
Like the circle of life.
No, I don't like worms.
So decomposers are living things that help to break down dead plants and animals into small pieces. Usually back to earth.
Pieces.
I mean, back to dirt and back to the earth. All right, so usually return to the soil.
Oh.
All right, have you ever seen a decomposer in real life?
No.
Well,
You've never seen an earthworm?
I have seen earthworms.
Yeah.
Me and my dad used to
We
go
may not
fishing.
see bacteria, but we know bacteria is there, right?
I thought the white one.
Me and my dad used to go fishing.
Most bacteria is microscopic, so we can't see it unless we had a microscope. But we know that bacteria is everywhere. That's why we have to wash our hands, cover our mouths when we sneeze and cough, stuff like that. All right, what is the job of a decomposer?
Decomposer.
Those are like worms.
It's breaking down the what? The dead plants and animals. Animals. Good job.
My favorite kind of animals.
All right. The next word we're going to talk about is germination. Germination is when a seed begins to grow. Germination is the growing or sprouting of a seed. You see how that seed's sprouting right there? It's busted open. You see how it's busted open from the beginning of the seed, and now it's starting to sprout. This is the very beginning of the life cycle of a plant. That's very important.
You can even see the leaves.
Yep.
What's that red thing?
They're little bitty.
At the end.
All right, so today we will learn that germination is when a seed begins to grow. Say germination with me 3 times.
Germination.
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 You said
Good job.
Jonathan.
There you go.
Good job, AJ.
All right.
Yeah.
How can you tell that there is germination happening to the seed in this picture?
Because it's starting to sprout.
Yep. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go, I do.
Of the germination.
So,
Scared me.
all right. So you see it sprouting out in the middle right there, right?
Look at that seed germination.
All right. Now we're going to start our read aloud for today. Oh, well, let me answer these questions first.
The question.
So, is the germination at the beginning, middle, or end of a plant life cycle? Remember, we just said it a minute ago.
Middle?
No.
Which end? The beginning or the end?
The beginning.
It starts everything. The germination starts everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be this first little one right here.
Oh,
This
that's
is when
a
it's
little.
first starting to germinate.
Mm.
Does germination happen to flowers, leaves, or seeds?
Seeds.
Seeds. Very good job. All right.
AJ.
So for a seed to sprout or germinate, so they mean about the same thing, right? So germinate, sprout, they would mean about the same thing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It needs water and warmth. What time of the year do you think germination happens? Winter or spring if we need
Spring.
warmth?
Spring.
Good job. Good job.
Because
Very
April
good job.
showers bring May flowers.
All right,
was
listen
gonna say,
carefully
let me
to
put
today's
that-
read aloud to learn about the life cycle of a tree. Listen to discover whether the life cycle of a tree is similar to or different from the life cycle of other types of plants. So what are you listening for?
A life.
We're listening to see if it's similar or different from the life cycle of other types of plants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to start reading our today's read aloud. All right, there are certain things on earth that make life possible. We need water to live, just as we need air, the air that we breathe. Have you ever thought about where the air that you breathe comes from?
Your oxygen.
But where does oxygen come from?
Trees.
Trees. Good job. The air that you breathe is totally dependent on or supported by the existence of trees. Good job, Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
Without trees, humans could not live on Earth. Why?
Because they will not have oxygen.
Good job.
Ding, ding, ding.
Austin, she's showing you up today. There are thousands of different kinds of trees in the world. There are towering sequoia trees and tiny dwarf willows. There are noble oak trees and scented pines. They all help to make life possible on this planet.
Oh, that's a whole bunch of trees.
Yes.
Again with
Trees provide us with many things and perform tasks that you might not even be aware of. For example, trees provide us with oxygen to breathe. Trees also take in carbon dioxide through their leaves. So how do they take it in?
Their leaves?
Through their leaves. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, meaning that if too much of it builds up in the Earth's atmosphere, our planet will heat up. We don't want that.
No.
Therefore, trees help to manage Earth's climate and keep it livable for us.
Mm-hmm.
Tree roots help to fight soil erosion and flooding by holding the soil together and absorbing water from the soil. Finally, we use trees or the wood that come from the trees all over the world for all kind of things. Can you think of 3 things that wood from trees is used for?
Tables.
To make tables.
Look around.
Like everything.
Not everything.
Look over there.
What?
What?
See anything made out of wood?
Oh.
The wood.
Bookshelf.
Bookshelf.
A shelf. Did you know that paper was made from wood?
No.
Yes, I know.
I
It
don't know.
is.
Those are not wood.
Paper
Yeah,
is
wood.
made from wood.
Oh, true.
It's a whole process.
Yes.
Here's one.
A
First
pencil's
made
made of wood.
Yes, it is.
You might do it.
Wood.
No, the pencil's not made out of wood, actually.
All right, now we're going to talk about the parts of a tree. All right, so let's review the different parts of a tree. Do you remember what the main stem of a tree is called? The main stem of a tree is called the trunk.
Trunk.
Mm-hmm. That's this part, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All the branches of the tree grow out of the trunk. You see right here the branches growing out? All right.
Are those apples?
Yeah, it looks like an apple tree. Looks like a pretty apple tree. All right, tree leaves grow on the branches. So do you see the tree leaves right here growing off of the branches? All right. The roots hold the tree in the ground. Where are the roots?
The
Yeah,
roots
can you
are
point
in
to
the
it?
ground, in the dirt.
You point to it? Good job. All right, the roots hold the tree in the ground. They not only hold the tree in the ground, they help to feed the tree too. The roots absorb water and nutrients from the ground. The water and nutrients travel up the roots, through the trunk, and into the branches. Do you know why leaves are such an important part of a tree?
No.
No.
Leaves are important because they enable the tree to produce food.
Food.
Another important part of the tree is the outside layer called the bark.
Bark.
Have you ever heard the bark of a tree?
Yeah.
You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the rough part on the outside.
This door part.
The bark protects the tree from outside forces such as heat, cold, insects, and bacteria.
Now listen to Miss Harrison.
All right, now we're going to talk about the tree seeds.
Harrison's talking.
Trees follow the same life cycle as other plants. Just like that of a flower, a tree's life cycle begins with a
Tiny seed.
seed. Good job. Tree seeds can be as large as tennis balls or as tiny as freckles. Little bitty. Little bitty. They come in various shapes and sizes too. You see, they can be flat, smooth,
Or coconut.
bumpy, long, or thin.
A lot of
Tree
them can
seeds have three main parts. They are the embryo or the egg, the stored food inside the egg, which enables the seed to grow and change, and the seed coat, which eventually falls off. That's the part that falls off during germination, right? Good job. Most seeds are carried away from the parent tree that produced them. Do you remember how seeds are dispersed or spread apart? Remember, they are dispersed in various ways.
What spreads seeds around?
Remember?
Wind.
Wind is one of
What
them.
else?
Is that jumping?
What about this?
Bird. Fall.
Birds.
Falling?
Uh-uh.
Sometimes
Water?
they just
Water,
Yep. Sometimes they just fall off.
animals,
True.
people. You know, like when you eat an apple and you spit the seeds out, you could be germinating a new apple tree.
Maybe.
Sometimes birds will eat seeds. Sometimes birds will eat seeds and they'll poop those
I don't
seeds.
even know that.
But that's true. That's all
That's true.
part
That's
of
true, kind of.
germination and the life cycles.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, a little bird can actually move a house. And the way it moves the house is by eating some seeds and then sitting on the roof of the house and pooping. And then the plants grow and the plants have these roots and the roots will actually move the house over.
Yep. So they are carried by animals, people, wind, and water. Wherever they land, they rest in the soil until germination begins. Germination is when a seed begins to grow or sprout. Good job. Certain conditions are required for germination to happen. We have learned that in the temperate parts of the world, the seasons affect the life cycle of living things, especially plants. Therefore, when there is enough warmth and direct sunlight, as well as water from rain, the seed splits open and germination begins. This usually occurs in the spring when there is sufficient warmth and rain.
You have fun. You have too much fun.
All right, so this is a close-up picture right here of a germinated tree seed. Do you see it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's sprouting.
But also that outer shell, you see that outer shell coming off? And it's also starting to sprout. You can see the leaves starting and all this right here. Good job. Once germination begins, the seed produces roots that search for groundwater. As they find water, the roots hold fast in the ground and a stem grows up towards the sunlight. You see right here where it's growing up toward the sunlight? As well as water from rain. Hold on. Yeah. The seed splits open and germination begins. Oh, I'm already past that.
It's okay.
As they find water, the roots hold fast in the ground and the stems grow up toward the sunlight. Tiny seed leaves open and use the sun and water to make food. The seed has become a seedling or a young plant. Seedlings need just the right amount of water, warmth, and sunshine to grow. With the right conditions, seedlings develop into young trees with roots, a trunk, branches, and leaves. Young trees are called saplings. Can you say that? Saplings. Saplings. Here's a picture right here. So this tree sapling, what is it? A young tree. Tree saplings are much smaller than mature trees or adult trees. Usually trees are called saplings when they are between 3 and 15 years of age. A tree sapling's bark is smooth and its trunk is flexible, meaning it can bend more easily than a mature tree can. Once a tree is considered mature, it may flower and produce fruits, nuts, or cones. Some trees simply produce seeds. So there are two types of trees. You see? All right. You have deciduous trees and evergreen trees. So this is deciduous and evergreen. Y'all concentrate.
Sorry.
Deciduous trees shed their leaves. Deciduous trees tend to have wide, flat leaves, whereas evergreen trees tend to be narrow and thin like needles. So what would that be like? A pine tree?
A pine tree. Because those are pokey.
Yeah, but they have the real thin like needles. During the cold winter months, deciduous trees shed their leaves and become inactive for the winter, much like hibernating animals do during the winter time. In fact, this is what keeps them alive during the coldest part of the year. To prepare for this time of rest, deciduous trees stop using their leaves to make food, and they shed these leaves instead. Then, during the cold winter months, they save their energy until spring returns. In the spring, they will use their energy to produce new leaves. New leaves. That's what they do in the spring. Remember, we talked about that. Evergreen trees, on the other hand, shed and reproduce their leaves throughout the year. So there are always green leaves on evergreen trees all year long. Can't you tell that by the name evergreen? So they're always green. The cones of evergreen trees are its flowers. Unlike deciduous trees, evergreen trees do not shed all of their leaves at the end of fall. Instead, they use their leaves to make food all winter long. How long does it take for a tree to grow to full size? Well, that depends on a number of things. Different kinds of trees grow at different speeds. In tropical parts of the world, where there is constant intense sunshine and rainfall, a tree can reach maturity or become an adult. In 30 years, so it would reach maturity or become an adult in 30 years. In colder regions of the world, it can take 100 years or more. So, if it gets a lot of sunshine, then it doesn't take as long, right, for it to become mature in an adult tree. But in the colder parts, it takes hundreds of years or more. So that's a long time.
It is
All right.
a long time.
Now we're going to talk about the destruction of a tree. The length of a tree's life depends on many things.
That did not just happen.
The length of a tree's life depends on many things. It will always depend on the tree having enough sunshine and water, but other factors can affect its growth and lifespan too. The condition of the soil in which the tree is growing and diseases such as insect infestations and bacteria can alter the natural lifespan of a tree. Accidents such as fires and natural disasters such as hurricanes and floods can have an effect too. Also, people cut trees down so that they can be used to make a variety of products. When a tree lives for a long time and then dies, it is not totally at the end of its journey. Decomposers like earthworms, bacteria, and fungi take over the dead tree. Through the decomposition process, they help to slowly break down the tree into a rich nutrient that feeds the soil and enables new tree seeds to grow. Okay, so for a few comprehension questions. What is the main topic of this read aloud? Remember what we were talking about?
Life cycles of trees.
Life cycles of trees. Good job. What are several things that make trees an important part of the earth?
Seeds.
No, they provide us with
Food.
oxygen. Trees help to clean up the soil by absorbing or changing harmful chemicals. They take in carbon dioxide. So it helps to manage the Earth's climate. Trees help to fight soil erosion, and trees are used to make many things that we talked about. You remember bookshelves, tables? They're used to build houses, make paper. What are the stages of a tree's life cycle?
Trees.
It starts as a seed. Germination. Sapling. And an adult. All right. With what does a tree's life cycle begin? It begins as a seed. Good job. When does a tree seed germinate or sprout? And during what is it spring, summer, winter, or fall?
It's spring.
Spring. Good job. When the temperatures are warmer and the amount of daylight is greater, remember? All right, when does a tree begin to produce flowers and fruits?
It starts to grow.
When it has reached maturity or the adult stage. Yes, good job. What is the difference between deciduous trees and evergreen trees? It's in their leaves. The leaves of deciduous trees, what do? Do they change color and fall off?
Yes.
Fall off.
In autumn? Yes. Evergreen trees shed and make new leaves all the time. All the time. What are the different ways that seeds are dispersed or spread apart that help ensure a tree's life cycle can repeat every year? Remember? There was 4 different things we named. What's one of them?
Winter.
Wind.
Fall. Rain.
Water.
Oxygen.
People and animals. All right, remember? Because we said a bird could eat a seed, and then it can do the germination.
Horses.
Yep.
Horses can eat apples too.
Yes.
All right.
Because my
Y'all
uncle